So there's somebody you really, really want. Today I'm going to teach you how to manifest them. But be warned, this works. So don't do it unless you really want them, because they're going to show up. First off, take a moment to think about how you're seeing this person. Are you seeing them as somebody who is in love with you? Are you seeing them as somebody who wants a relationship with you? If not, I'm going to need you to change that story. I'm going to need you to start seeing them as somebody who's head over heels in love with you, who wants a relationship with you. Obviously, if you want a relationship with them, if you don't want a relationship with them, you're just like, oh, I just want to have fun with them, then maybe saying they're like super interested in you. Whatever, supports the storyline of that you desire. I want you to change the storyline to they're daydreaming about asking you out, they're thinking about asking you out, then the verge of you asking you out, they're asking you out. They just can't stop thinking about you. You're always on their mind. You need to think about storylines that align with that, okay? Because what you tell yourself to be true is what shows up in your reality. You want to keep affirming this story until this becomes your dominant thoughts for them, like until this becomes your dominant story for them. To the point where if you heard the old story that you identify with right now, or that old story where they didn't want you, it doesn't even feel right anymore. Like, what? They do want me. That's really, really weird. You want to get to that point where this new story feels extremely natural for you. The next thing we're going to want to talk about is visualization and affirmations. Let's start by talking about visualization. While you're telling this story, I want you to start visualizing this person, like maybe you guys going out together or something like that. Maybe visualizing them thinking about you. Like, see it in your mind, See it in your imagination if you're somebody that can visualize. Some people don't have that capability. If you have that, though, use it because it's great to your advantage. Also, you might have it but not realize that you have it to such an extent. Like, back then, I couldn't visualize as well. Like, I was like, oh, this is impossible for me. Like, I couldn't see stuff clearly in my mind. The more I trained myself, the more I kept trying to see and feel and taste stuff in my mind, the more I got better at visualization, and now it feels like super real for me. Point I'm trying to make is visualization is a muscle. So the more you train visualization, the better you'll get at it if you're somebody who struggles. But yes, start visualizing them. Create a dominant scene that you're seeing consistently over and over again. Again, you might feel a little crazy while you're doing all of this, but I promise you it's how reality works. Whether we like it or not, it's how it works. How we feel and think about the world, people, objects, anything, money, that's what shows up. So the same applies to people. I know people are constantly talking about free will. I can't explain why it works this way, but it's just the truth. A lot of people get mad and people say, oh, but what do you mean people have free will? All I'm saying is that what you believe about them is what happens. So if you've been spending time thinking that they're not into you or that they're a jerk to you, it's going to play out. If you've been thinking that they're going to cheat on you, it's going to play out. So you might as well think in your favor. You might as well control the narrative in your reality, because that is the gifts that this universe has given to us. The ability to think and to receive what we're thinking about and what we're focused on and what our intentions are. Your intentions are constantly manifesting your reality. Your beliefs are constantly manifesting your reality. Your thoughts are not just thoughts. They materialize. I want you to remember what I just said. Your thoughts are not just thoughts. They are the future. You are creating the future in the present. You are switching timelines. You are quantum jumping. So you need to select the reality of what you want and who you want, okay? This is how manifestation works. So we're not going to get into the free will argument here, guys. If you were manifesting $10,000, 10,000 people would move to give you that $10,000. If you are manifesting love, somebody is coming in. If you are thinking somebody is a jerk, they're showing up as a jerk. Point I'm trying to make is you're always manifesting your reality. So no, it's not wrong to think along the lines of your reality being what you want it to be. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You can have exactly what you want in this reality. You can manifest exactly what you want in your reality. Do not let anybody shame you for what or who you want, or for even wanting to manifest like a specific person, I'm going to do a future video about creating a person to come in. I love doing that. You can literally make a list and then have a new person come in exactly as you want them. But that's for another video. Next, we're moving on to the next thing now, okay? Now we're going to talk about affirmations. So decide what you want with this person. Do you want a relationship with this person? Do you want a more of a friends with benefits type of situation? Decide what you want. Do you want them to just be in love with you? Decide what you want. A girl's not going to judge. So let's say my person is Johnny. I always use the name Johnny. I am in a happy, healthy, committed relationship with Johnny. The reason you want to add happy, healthy, committed relationship is because you want to be specific on how this comes in, because whatever you manifest is going to come in, right? You could manifest a relationship you don't like with Johnny. So you don't have to use this exact affirmation. You could just say, I'm in an amazing relationship with Johnny. I'm in a happy relationship with Johnny. Whatever works for you. But a lot of people, it's a pretty famous line. I am in a happy, healthy, committed relationship with Johnny. You'll want to keep telling yourself that story, repeating that you were in a happy, healthy, committed relationship with Johnny. And visualizing Johnny in your head, like seeing Johnny, like you guys together. Maybe you have a scene you keep seeing in your head. Remember I said like choose a dominant scene? Maybe you have a scene in your head where you keep imagining you and Johnny like out on a walk holding hands together. Or maybe you imagine you and Johnny getting ice cream together. It's a scene that implies that you two are in a happy, healthy, committed relationship. Maybe you and Johnny are on your wedding day in this. Maybe you and Johnny are walking on the beach. Whatever is satisfying to you, okay? But yeah, you'll keep seeing that scene. You'll do the visualization. That visualization will probably show up in your 3D reality. Your 3D reality is the reality that you have today, like the one that you're living in right now. So that will show up. Anyways, don't object that. Don't object the affirmation. Don't object the visualization. Don't waver. Wavering means that you're telling yourself you're in a happy relationship with Johnny, but you're also saying, but Johnny doesn't like me. But me and Johnny aren't even together. Don't say that. If you say this, you're going to manifest hot and cold behavior from Johnny or no relationship at all. Or you're going to manifest Johnny not being interested in you because your subconscious does not know like what to produce. Your subconscious is the main thing that you're using throughout the day. The main part of your mind that you're using throughout the day. It does not know real from fake. It just assumes that whatever you're showing it in your mind is the real thing. This curl is driving me wild. But yeah, so you want to feed it a good story, okay? So because your mind's going to think it's real. And what your mind believes and what it forms neural pathways over, that's what comes into your reality. So the whole point I'm trying to say is create a belief. But create a new neural pathway. How do you do that? By affirming. Every time you affirm, I'm in a relationship with Johnny, it is strengthening a neural pathway that you are forming in your mind. Your neural pathway is a real thing inside your mind. You want that to get stronger than the old neural pathway where it says you and Johnny are not in a relationship. Johnny doesn't like you. You want the new neural pathway to be stronger than the old one. You want the old one to start dying out. And yes, it will die out the more you're affirming that you and Johnny are in a healthy, committed relationship because you're constantly feeding your mind every single day the fact that you're in a relationship with Johnny and your mind's seeing it and it's hearing it constantly. So it's like, it must be real. And then you'll notice that it starts being printed in your reality. 3D printed in your reality. 3D! That means you'll notice that you and Johnny are somehow in a relationship now. Stuff is playing out for you and Johnny to be in a relationship. Stuff is aligning. You and Johnny are in love. Suddenly Johnny's in love with you. It will start showing up. Again, you don't have to use the affirmation, me and Johnny are in a happy, healthy, committed relationship. You can use Johnny is in love with me if you just want Johnny to be in love with me. Or I am friends with benefits with Johnny. Whatever you prefer, okay? It is all your preference. Whatever you prefer is exactly what you want and what you're going to receive. Now, I'm going to give, recognition to Sammy here. Sammy Ingram is the one who helped form this method. This is called the 10-minute method. It's if you don't want to do this stuff all day. In the morning, first thing you do is wake up. Very powerful time. Because when you first wake up, your mind is still waking up. So it's the perfect time for your mind to accept stuff, accept stories you're telling it. We call this SATs a lot of the time. But you want to get up and immediately, for 10 minutes, tell the new story of you and Johnny, okay? I'm in a relationship with Johnny. You're still in bed. Johnny is so in love. Yeah, I'm in a relationship with Johnny. Johnny, I'm in a happy, healthy, committed relationship with Johnny. I'm in a happy relationship with Johnny. Johnny is so in love with me. Tell that story. See the visualization. Or Johnny is so in love with me. See the visualization. Then you're going to do it in the middle of the day, maybe 5, 6 o'clock. You're going to do it again for 10 minutes. Focused affirming. Focused. And then before you go to sleep and you're tired, me and Johnny are in a healthy, happy, committed relationship. Johnny is in love with me. I'm in a relationship with Johnny. You're going to tell yourself this, okay? You keep telling yourself this. That's the 10-minute method. And it will show up if you keep doing this, you keep persisting, and you're not wavering. No wavering. No going back and forth between, well, I'm not in a committed relationship with Johnny. Where is it? Why is he not confessing his love to me? Maybe because you're saying this. Maybe because you're not even in the true belief. Do you have to believe to receive it? Not necessarily, but it helps. Don't allow that limiting belief to be on you. Like, oh, I'm not to believe it 100% for it to show up. Just affirm. Just visualize. It's going to show up. The rest of it is none of your business. But anyways, you don't have to do the 10-minute method if you want it faster. Because you're a beginner, if you are, you've not established the I manifest instantly belief. So just affirm it as much as you can all day, every day if you want it faster. I will teach how to get something instantly in my upcoming videos. Love y'all so much. Subscribe and follow. And you have a beautiful day. Happy manifesting!